What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another exciting personal finance video where I'm talking gold, silver, stocks, markets, all that good stuff. If you're into that stuff, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and check out my website, My Road to Wealth and Freedom. I'll throw up the links to all that stuff in the description below. First, my disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your own research, consult with a financial advisor before making any financial decisions by buying gold, silver, investing in stocks, all that stuff. Know what you're doing, seek out advice. This channel is just for entertainment only. So as I said in my video the other day, I was waiting. I picked up another ounce of silver. Gold, or not an ounce of silver. Gold and silver have been getting killed lately. And today, so I put in an order at Silver Gold Bull. And sorry guys, I was too excited when I got the package, so I opened it up right away. And but here is that gold maple. Another gold maple to add to the stack. Here we go. Kind of set it back there. Yeah, so, and I got this, I actually got an airtight as well to put it in. Silver Gold Bull, that's usually where I buy all my gold and silver. They price match, so if you can find a better price, they will match that price. What I really like about them is their shipping. It's super fast. It's insured and secure. Other places you have to pay for insurance, or it's just not as secure. So that's why I choose Silver Gold Bull as my bullion dealer, I guess. I also received notice today that both my 10-ounce silver bars shipped. So I got a 10-ounce Scotia on the way, and I got a 10-ounce Royal Canadian Mint silver bar. So I'm trying to take advantage of this price correction in precious metals and pick up a little bit. I know it's, there's still a lot of concerns and questions about where all this stuff is going. But there's the back. There's the back of the coin. Just beautiful. Man, I love these silver. I keep saying silver maples, gold maples, gold. Just give me 1 second here. I gotta put it in the airtight. Pop that in. And here's the sound that we all love. Now, I guess I should mention Silver Gold Bull. They shipped it in an airtight capsule, but it didn't have the black ring, and for whatever reason, I'm just very particular. I want black rings. It was just like a clear plastic capsule that fit the coin. So I took it out of that very carefully so that I didn't break or scratch the coin. And now we got 5 gold maples. 5 gold maples and gold buffalo and gold cougar, or bobcat. So that's what, 3, 6, 7 troy ounces of gold sitting in front of you. I'll just kind of bring this up so you guys can see it a little bit better. Yeah, so guys, let's talk, man. As I said, silver and gold have been in this price correction, although it seems to have bottomed out here. I don't want to speak too soon. Who knows what's going to happen on Monday. But things weren't looking good this week. The Fed was out there saying that the economy is going to do well, whether or not they get more stimulus and blah, 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 blah. Well, of course, the market was having a tantrum. They were having none of that. It sent stocks down. Commodities, oil stocks were just getting killed this week. So many stocks, gold stocks really had a pretty rough week, although they seem to kind of recover a little bit into day to day. So maybe it's all's not lost. I think a big part of that was yesterday it came out that the Democrats in Congress are going to try to pass a $2.4 trillion stimulus package. So whether or not that the Senate will will vote on it and send it to Trump for signing is anyone's guess. The Republicans have already gone on record saying that they're not going to do a big stimulus package that happened back in March. But one thing's clear: the market's expecting more stimulus. Um, this health crisis isn't over. The economic pain is still with us. There's like millions and millions of people unemployed. In some areas the economy is improving a little bit, but in a lot of areas it's still not. If you work in airline or hospitality industry or any of that stuff, even like the restaurants and stuff like that, like small business owners are getting killed. It's not good. So, anyways, I just want to kind of throw that out there. Um, I was able to pick up some more shares of some oil stocks that I've been slowly accumulating, because that's a play on the recovery or inflation, either or. Um, I've also bought a little bit more gold shares on the dip, and I bought a pipeline company too. So pipelines are a little bit um, safer way to play the energy sector. They usually pay nice dividends. They just collect their tolls. They don't care what the commodity price is. Um, but a lot of the large pipeline operators, they're into natural gas, they're into shipping like heavy crude. They're into like wind and solar and electrical power generation, stuff like that. So a lot of them are quite diversified. Um, so yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. Like as I said, I bought some more physical gold and silver on this dip, and I think I'm pretty good for now. Um, I don't really plan on throwing too much more money at the physical gold and silver for now, anyway. This was kind of a big purchase, an ounce of gold and 20 ounces of silver. So I'm going to kind of wait and kind of see where this goes. Maybe the correction will deepen, maybe not. I mean, I have my doubts. Um, at the end of the day, there's just too much debt out there. I can't see them raising interest rates anytime soon. In fact, the government of Canada came out last week and said they're going to extend the unemployment benefits all the way until next summer. They're trying to do everything they can to prop up the economy. And I mean, hopefully it all works, but make no mistake about it, people, we will be paying for this down the road in some way, shape, or form, whether it's through inflation or higher taxes. No such thing as a free lunch. Government's going to bail out Main Street um, and Wall Street, I guess. Then we're going to have to pay. So I don't know. As with everything that I'm doing, I'm trying to sort of keep a balanced approach. I'm not trying to freak out. You know, I've started making investments on like what I consider to be kind of the recovery plays. This is like your oil companies, some financials. It's maybe I'm too early. I don't know. I can never time these things right. Nobody really ever can. Um, but I think now's the time to, particularly in the energy sector, there's no love in the energy sector. And that tells me that it's probably a good contrarian play. In fact, I've heard a few people, this week mention um, oil and stuff like that. One was Jim Rogers. He's a famous commodity investor. The other one was Peter Schiff. So I feel like if they're starting to talk about it now, it's probably a pretty decent time to start accumulating. So that's what I've been doing. Again, these are like stocks that I've owned for a long period of time. So I'm familiar with them. So if you're gonna jump into that stuff, please just do your research first, or talk to like a financial professional who knows about those type of stocks. So that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, that's where I see things going. That's what I'm trying to do to position myself to play this recovery. I still have a pretty good chunk of cash on the sidelines right now. I'm looking to deploy that if we get a big correction. I'll probably start deploying that. So hopefully things do well. I'm hoping the economy recovers nicely, but right now things are still quite uncertain. And when you're investing, you tend to make your money when times are uncertain, just by kind of keeping your head on straight and thinking about the future and just kind of taking emotion out of the equation. Don't panic and sell. Um, just kind of, watch things play out a little bit. Be cautious. Try not to lose money. And yeah, you should do all right. I just put out a post on my road to wealth and freedom. Kind of a little bit about investor psychology. I'm starting to get a little bit more interested in that because it reminds me so much of the world of intelligence and analysis, research. How we try to think about the future as individuals and organizations, and as the markets are constantly trying to discount future earnings and the macro environment and stuff. So it's kind of probably, maybe if you're new to investing, it's probably worth a read over. Leave some comments. Let me know what you guys think. I thought a lot about this kind of stuff before, and back in the day, I used to study like intelligence, failures, things like Pearl Harbor, 9/11. And it was really interesting to see in the events kind of leading up to that, misconnections. And just, it's really hard to predict the future when you have a whole lot of noise. We often get conflicting information. My article the other week was, are we headed for inflation or deflation? You get really, really smart people who have a lot of experience, and they can look at the same set of facts, the same statistics, the same economic numbers, and come to completely different conclusions. I mean, it's not unique to, the stock market or the economy, or writing history, or if you are like some type of business analyst or intelligence analyst, military analyst, like all of these things, how we think about things, and kind of how we try to see the future. It's actually really interesting, and a lot of people invest based on where they think things are going, right? So they're buying things like gold when it's high instead of low. They're buying tech now that it's the hottest trend, and ignoring maybe the energy sector or the financial sector. There's tons of sectors that have just been killed that offer incredible value, especially if we're going to stay in a low rate environment for a while. Anyways, just kind of my thoughts. I don't want to ramble on too long. That's just what I think, but don't take it from me, guys. Take it from the inquisitive goat.